Chat, what is good, man? Welcome back to the streams. How we doing? What's popping? Good morning. What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, everyone? Wait, let me change this over. Yo, good morning, everyone. How we doing? Welcome back. Good, Blizzy, Kata, Omar, Triz, what's good? Gene, Nell, what's good? You know the rules, when SG comes onto the stream, gold resets all-time high. Yeah, or a daily high, that's very true. Shit, chat, we're pushing up here, man. We have a closure very shortly on the 1 hour. Let's just do some quick analysis. So your daily time frame is pushing back up here. It broke the previous highs, which to me indicates, obviously the weekly broke its previous high as well. Indicates to me that we are good to continue back up here. You do have a weekly wick filler as well. Now you have a 4 hour as well that's grabbed a shitload of liquidity and is starting to push up. The only concern I do have is that we have a very strong level right here at 30.38, which might get in the way of this little push here. As well as that, if we drop to the 1 hour right now, your levels are gonna be, I think we have a very clear level right here, to be honest, at 30.36, which you look to be closing above. 30.40 as well is your next area after that. 30.41 actually it is. And then after that, you push all the way up towards 30.46 as well. So if you can close above this little level here, we could look to take some potential buys. If you do revert back downwards though, sells are gonna be probably at 30.27 here. Otherwise, I can't really get any sells until then. But look, we are looking to close above here in about a minute's time. If you do close above, realistically, you shouldn't go anywhere else other than up towards this level here, 30.41. So can we get some potential buys here? I don't know, but let's see. Let me open my broker as well. It's very important. You got 10 seconds. If it closes like this, chat, it's not really above, is it? Bro. Look at that, it closed literally spot on the level, like exactly at my level. Which means, especially, oh, you got a bottom wick as well. I do think we continue through here, chat, but I can't take shit off of that. That's so unfortunate. It is what it is, right, chat? I can't take anything though, unfortunately. That is a terrible, terrible closure. Is the 30-minute level the same? It's not as well. Ugh, chat, that's ugly. That is ugly. But look, man, how are we all doing? Welcome back to the streams. Hopefully you guys are good. How was everyone's day yesterday? I got absolutely fucking nothing yesterday. I got a position on my funded, but not on my main account. Just a testing position. But other than that, like no actual real positions. It's grabbing liquidity in my opinion. You think it's gonna grab liquidity and push back down? Maybe. I don't really see it though. I think the 4 hour, I think we're gonna push up here, to be honest. Personally, at least. 1 hour's flipping. Yeah, interesting. Court 13, AJ, congrats, brother. Morning, mate. What's good, Mark? What's good, Ben? Ben was stupid yesterday, new day today, and bigger picture looking nice. Lovely stuff. Yeah, zoom out, man. Zoom out. That's exactly how it. What the fuck was I gonna say? That's exactly how you should do it. What's good, Zulu? What's good, what's good, what's good? How's it going, brother? Guys, it's a beautiful day out here, man. It's a lovely little sunny day. Weather's looking beautiful. So much opportunity for us here today. So just stay patient, stay locked in. Chat, I might have to go for a second coffee of the morning already. But chat, I did something sick yesterday. I think you guys are gonna like this. So, you know my car, right? Is like silver and black. It's like black, but silver detailing. We started like respraying it yesterday to be all blacked out. It's gonna look fucking sick when it's done. But we did like the air vents yesterday. Look at that shit. It's a beauty. All black. That's what it looked like before. It's gonna be sick. I'm already long at 30, 32. Should I hold? Yeah, hold it, bro. Fuck it. Yesterday, instead of catching a good trade, I created a new business model and basically started it today. What's the business model? What, buy and hold gold or what? Close your eyes and buy type shit. Chat, we have a 4-hour closure as well in about 56 minutes. I think, to be honest, I was looking at this 30. This 30 might not have been a bad buy here after you close back above the level. Nothing to do with trading? Oh, okay, no worries. 30, 37, coming in that daily high. Yeah, I think so. Like, you're gonna re-break this high up here, and then we'll see what you do. Can you show the trade yesterday? You posted on IG. You made like 6K yesterday. Curious to see the setup you took. Yeah, let me find it. It was 5K actually, but where did we take it? Let me just check. Oh yeah, it was just a play from the bottom of this range. What time was it? 12:30 yesterday. Wait. Can't have been 12:30 yesterday. What time zone is it? Wait, let me see. Yeah, here. All right, yeah. So it's just a play off the bottom of the range, right? Like, it was really not a gamble, but it was a very speculative play. Legit just took a position. Again, the reason I didn't take it on my main account is because it wasn't a real setup, right? I was just testing because we swept these lows. We swept the lows and then flipped. So I took a position based off of that. Stops was here. And then TP was up there. And it hit TP. Actually, no, TP was, I think, here. Or a little bit lower, like there. But again, I couldn't take it because it's not like a sample size setup that I have. It's literally just a, unfortunately, it's just a play based off of my intuition there on the funded. But because I don't really care about the funded account too much, I was willing to just play off of it. Definitely don't recommend doing that though. Sometimes I can't lie, like, to be truthful here with you guys, obviously, yeah, to be completely truthful with you guys, obviously every single trader has emotions, right? They never get rid of their emotions. They just know how to deal with it. And what I do sometimes is I just use a funded account that I don't really care about to like let off some steam with those emotions. So rather than taking it on my, you know, 6-figure live account in my brokerage and fucking losing and then wanting to kill myself, I just take it on a funded account that I don't really care about, or even an evaluation if you wanted to, and then you sort of let off some steam, realize what you're doing is wrong, but you don't do it on your live account, don't make that mistake, and then you move on. Obviously, it's a privileged position to be able to not care about a funded account, but yeah. I think it's a good way to do it, to be honest. 6-figure live is crazy. Congrats. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Bro, because I used to, not used to, but I used to be so afraid of doing that I would then end up actually just having a bad psychology break anyway. So sometimes just give yourself the ability to like let off some steam, get a cheap funded account and just fucking full port it or whatever. And that way you're not going to do it with your main accounts or your live funded accounts or your live brokerage accounts. It's just a good way to do it. Like those rage rooms, right? You know those rage rooms where you can go smash shit up? You can use that as an example, right? Instead of beating someone up, go to a rage room. Or instead of full porting your main account, full port like a shitty funded account that you don't care about, or even a demo account or something like that. My rage room is my car. Smart. Yeah, honestly, I'm respraying my Range Rover black. Like, this shit is gonna look so good. I can't wait. Tonight I'm gonna do like the bumper, no, not the bumper, the grille and the side air vents. And then tomorrow I'm probably gonna do the rest of it, but really speaking, I overcomplicate myself. I overcomplicate myself by learning ICT, SMC, and all those things. But after watching you, I just using normal trend and support and resistance, and now I'm doing good. Thank you, man. Brother, that's exactly it. The moment you actually try and overcomplicate things and learn a million strategies is when you start to fail. I had a student yesterday, had a call with one of my students in the one-on-one group, and he literally has learned like 5-6 strategies. The main thing I told him was delete all your indicators, forget all your other strategies, just learn market structure, price action, support and resistance, and you're gonna be 10 times better. And he's already said to me this morning like he feels way better on the charts. It's essentially just super easy to be able to do that. And it's gonna change your trading, right? Because now you're not looking at a million different confluences, you're not looking at whatever it is, right? FVGs, all that shit. You're just looking at one specific thing, which is price action. And that's realistically the bread and butter of the market. Chat, this is ripping up right now. It's good, Tremlin. How's it going, brother? Any trades taken yesterday? No trades on stream or anything, no. Range the killer rover. Bro, yeah. I can't wait to have like a blackout. I'm also so tempted. I saw someone yesterday in a G-Wagon, right? But they had, it's illegal, but they had the front windows and the front windscreen fully blacked out limo tint as well. And it looked fucking crazy. It looked like ridiculously hard. I might have to do it, you know. Can't see shit in a full tinted car. I don't really care, to be honest. Bro's got an Alpha Capital shirt, that's crazy. Yeah, I got it from my podcast with them. If you do want a funded account, ACG, 20% off, code SG. The best prop firm in my opinion. Not sponsored. No, I am sponsored. You took something off stream? No, I took something on a funded, but not like an actual position. If that makes sense. Daily highs coming? Yeah, we're gonna break the daily high here most likely. 10% on my car all around. Yeah, bro, like, I want to do the same, to be honest. I have 5% on the back, I think, like pretty much full limo tint on the back. But when they have the front windows tinted as well, it looks way too gangster. Like this, bro, wait. Telling me that doesn't look sick. You'd get done instantly here in NZD. Yeah, I don't think, to be fair, in Cyprus, I don't think they really give a fuck. Like, I don't think they care too much. Look at that, though. The front tinted window. Oh, mate. People in Dubai have that? Yeah. Murdered out. Yeah, exactly, bro. I need a really good trade today so I can recover my evaluation account. Yeah, Montana, try not to think about it like that. Like, realistically, that's going to give you bad psychology. So just think about, you know, slow and steady. Just think about each trade as an individual event, right? So you should realistically be taking each trade as if it was a completely separate thing. Don't even think about your account balance. Actually, what I used to do is I used to have a sticker on my screen, like an actual physical like post-it note over my account balance where it showed it on MT5, because I used to think about that too when I was in a trade. Like, oh, if I get exactly this much, I'm gonna be in 1K profit, or if I get exactly this much, I'm gonna be this much closer to passing, or whatever it is, right? It's just bad for your psychology, because then you're not managing the trade off of the trade itself and off of the market structure. You're managing the trade off of your balance, and your balance realistically has nothing to do with the market. Like, gold is still gonna push up or down right now, regardless of whether I have 100K in an account or 5K in an account or 10K in an account. It doesn't make a difference. So yeah, realistically, try not to think about your account size when you're taking trades. Great video yesterday about trading psychology. Yeah, chat, if you haven't seen that video, it's getting suppressed like crazy. I don't know why, but it's a sick video. Go watch it. Have you seen the TV show Industry? It's about trading. I did watch that actually. It's fucking messed up. It's a messed up series. A lot of like crazy shit happens outside of the trading stuff. But yeah, the trading shit is cool. SG, any advice? I'm about one $200 day away from requesting the 2K payout on 10 accounts. In my history, when I get here, I blow the accounts. Same shit again, right? Don't focus on the money. Don't focus on the balance on your trade. And when you get into a trade, make sure you're not managing it off of getting that 200 bucks, right? So what that means is, let's say you get into a position right now and you're up like $170, right? If you're up $170 on the trade and it looks like it's starting to reverse on you, what are you gonna do? Close out on the fucking position or manage risk, right? Don't hold on for that extra $200 or that extra 30 bucks that you need for your profit target. Manage the trade off of market structure and market structure only, and off of your strategy. And also, you don't need one $200 day. You could get 50 bucks today, you could get 100 bucks tomorrow, and then the rest of the 50 bucks later. So just trade how you would normally trade and forget about it otherwise. Chat, drop a like as well if you haven't already, man. I appreciate it very, very much. Was the trade not valid for the live account? Good question. Yeah, I don't think it was valid for the live account. It was more of a testing position. I knew it was based off my intuition really, but I also wanted to see some smaller time frame rejections, and that's what we sort of did. And as well as that, we swept Asian lows. I think the trade overall was valid, but I don't have the data behind it yet to take it on my live account. That's why I didn't take it. Oh, you need $200 days. That's why I need the 200. Is that top step? Bro, just wait for a clean setup and ride it out then. Like, in that case, if you need the $200 a day, you know the answer. You know the answer already, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna get in a position, get to somewhere where you've got a little bit of freedom, a little bit of room on the charts, and then go break even and put your TP at $201 and just ride it out. And if it hits break even, wait until tomorrow, and so on and so on. That's realistically the way to do it. 15-minute close, by the way, here, chat. Above the level too. Very interesting. I think this is going to continue up towards 30, 40, but I'm going to wait for a better closure here. The 30-minute level is a bit tough. On the 30-minute though, the level is right here. So if we do get a closure above here on the 30, I'll be looking to take a position to ride this upwards. Otherwise, I mean, we can wait and see, right? 15-minute does not look bad, to be fair. Whoa. Chat, I just got a new Apex account. I want to test it out. How do I do it with the groups? I just placed a tester trade right now just to figure it out. Oh, so I have to do like a group copy thing on TradeAway. Oh, is that easy to do? And why does it come up? Oh, it's linked. That's sick. That's fucking cool. I did not know you can link it. How far down do you normally set your stop loss? Depends. It's normally below structure or below the previous 1 hour or something like that, right? That's normally what it's based off of. So it just depends on where the structure is. For example, if this 1 hour closed above here, or sorry, let's say the 30-minute closed above, we'd be looking at stops below the current, the previous 30. So for example, if we were in this 15-minute trade, your stops would be here, right? Three days, 0.5 shit. Yeah, they literally do that on purpose. Oh shit, I'm still in a position. How do I fucking sort this out? I just wanted to test it. I can close here, right? We let it run. Which series were you talking about? Industry, it's called. It's on BBC. It's an interesting series. It's about trading. Nah, fuck it. Let me Ooh. Let it sit in the background. I need to put some fucking stops then if I'm gonna do that. But I don't want to be in chat. I'm not taking any positions right now. That was just a tester, but We'll just let it run for a sec. Buyers on the top of 36. Nah. DC, yeah. Can you link Alpha Capital to TradingView? No, I don't think you can. Do you do copy trading? I have a copy trader, yeah. People in the private group also can have a copy trader with my trades, which is pretty sick. You're trading on TraderVate, hover over the account number. It should say make a group. Ah, okay. Thank you, bro. I don't like this though. How can I log out? Oh, there you go. I don't want it to come up on my screen. I don't like that. I'd rather just like trade on TraderVate. Anyway, back to actual Forex and actual trading here. So, what I need now, like I said, you've got 12 minutes here to the 30-minute close. If you can close above this level, above 30.37, on this 30-minute close here, we're going to be good to go. That's where you're going to get your nice little positions. So, let's wait 10 minutes here. If you can form above that, it's going to be absolutely perfect. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait and see here. But there's a lot of potential right now, chat. A lot of potential. Yeah, GC is gold futures. I was thinking as well, since gold futures is like... Since it's... The data is a little bit faster to update, can you look at gold futures and then like... arbitrage it over to Forex? For example, like this 15-minute has flipped here on futures, but not yet on Forex. Can you like arbitrage it over? That'd be so sick if you could, I can't lie. What's good, Crypto Maniac? How's it going, brother? Joel, what's good as well? I usually use the XAU chart. Okay, fair enough. Can kind of, but usually works the reverse. Isn't futures ahead of Forex? I thought futures was the actual live thing and Forex is a derivative. I don't know. Anyway. SG, have you ever played Batman Arkham City? Crazy. It's been a long time since I've seen that in here. So we broke a new high here on that 1 hour. Started to reject though, which is very interesting. Big rejection on that 15-minute candle, on the 1 hour candle too. Is this where we start to push back down? Does that copy trader work with funded accounts? What's good, Bronson? Nah, it doesn't. It has to be live. Only thing I can say is potentially, if you're trading on a funded, I would join like the signals group. Lemon drink? Ben, I'm letting you down again today, mate. No lemon drinks for me. Replicantro? Yeah, or Replicantro or TraderVate does it itself, right? I'll probably just use TraderVate if I'm gonna do it. How come one's rejecting and one's not? This is interesting. Anyway, 30-minute closure here in about 8 minutes time. I'd love to try the funded, but would have to self-fund when I get profitable in demo because spread betting is tax-free in the UK. Spread betting is tax-free in the UK. What you can do though is you can trade a funded through a company and then you can offset the challenge fees as well. It's a tax write-off, so that's realistically the most tax advantageous way of doing it. Omar, you sent me an Instagram message with your position. Let me just check it. I forgot to check it earlier. Chat, you made like an equal high here. You're either going to push back down from here or you're going to flip on this 15 and it's going to rip us straight through. So I don't know which one it's going to be yet, but one of those two things should happen here. This 15 flips, I see you pushing it all the way up towards the top of the range. Otherwise, you might start to just mirror this move here and rip all the way back down. All right, wait. Try taking the short. Yeah, bro, we're so bullish. I can't really short here, to be honest. So we either go up or down. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, it's a good point. The reason I wouldn't have taken a short at this level, I need like a confirmation first before I got that short, right? Like, for example, the confirmation would be this bearish closure here on a 1 hour. If we did something like this closure right here and mirrored this, thought you stopped the signals group? No, I mean, not really. I've been focusing on the one-on-ones, but signals are still there. The reason I don't really advertise it anymore is because the one-on-one, you get the signals group as well, and you also get like the added bonuses, and also it's only a one-time payment rather than like monthly payment, you know? Makes sense? But it's still there. Still banging, to be fair. It wicked outside the 1 hour range. Next candle did a top wick, then flipped. That's why I shorted. Yeah, no, I hear that. I think I would have needed a bigger confluence, personally. Gold futures is better for bias and key levels. Okay. Makes sense. Chat, we're starting to reject here though. 5 minutes here to the 30-minute close. Sometimes XAU would only move 20 pips and MGC only moves like 15, 17. That's weird, bro. Very strange. But look, we wicked back down into this level here. Started to reject a little bit as well. Nice little 1 minute closure here, pushing us back up. Now, you might see this 15 flip. The 30-minute could be nice here if you close above, but you need to close above, right? Until we do that, there's absolutely nothing I can do here, chat. Structure doesn't look too bad though, especially on the 5 minute. We look all right here. Lots of potential. There you go, look. Oh, that is a 5 minute top wick though. Not the nicest 5 minute opening, but hopefully the higher time frame should take precedent here. Five minute flipped as well. Yeah, this might continue down a little bit. Let's see, chat. Let's see what we do here. I don't see why we rejected so heavily then to come back down though. But let's see. Oh, that Komodo dragon yet? Not yet. It's on the way from that dodgy website. All right, chat. Let's see what happens here. I think we have a lot of opportunity. Just need to wait for this closure. If it's not on the 30, remember we do have a 4 hour close in the next 33 minutes. So that is also going to be a big indication of where price wants to go here. If it starts to reject now, I mean, look, it's not the best, right? If you start to reject here, because the 4 hour is still going to close bullish most likely. I mean, if it doesn't, we can look at taking some sells, but you did re-break the daily high. Unless this is like a monster liquidity grab for us to push back down, but I don't know why you re-break the weekly high before doing that. That makes no sense to me. Forex Factory, do we have any news today? I forgot to check. Red folder, unemployment claims at 12:30 UK time. Wow, that's early news. Early news there. Okay. So let's see what's going to happen here, chat. You have 2 minutes. If the 15 minute and 30 minute closes back below this level as well, you could potentially look at some sells. If we would have broken the daily high, that would have been even nicer for the sells, I think. But you've grabbed a lot of liquidity now. Sells might not be too bad here. Just need to remember that the 1 hour actually closed right at the level as well. Last time you did that, you did rip down. 4 hour closing in 30 minutes is the one difficult thing really though. Stay patient, chat. Don't forget Trump making statements on tariffs today. Oh shit, really? Okay, that is gonna be interesting. Why is that not on Forex Factory? Oh no, it is. Wait, he already spoke though, no? It says it was at 3 a.m. It says it was yesterday. What's good, Noose? What's good, Baron? How are we both doing? Get some cells? He's looking for the cells. SG had a dream with you in it, bro? No way. SG had a dream with you in it. What was your dream? That's crazy. Were we making profit? No, it's like that thing. Was I getting money? No, then it wasn't me. Nah, what was your dream? What's good, Level Up? Welcome back. You have centipedes. Stop talking about the animals in Cyprus, Ben. I'm gonna have to give you a little time out if you keep doing it. You're skitzing me out. One minute, chat, to the closure. Are we gonna do the classic and not even close bullish, not close bearish, just doji, shitty candle, middle of the range? By the looks of it, that's what we want to do here. 1 minute. I would have needed a 30 below this level to take sales, to be honest. Swear, bro, you came over with the boys, played FIFA, you got smoked, then you guys left, it was snowing outside. Crazy. I got smoked at FIFA too. I wasn't even doing bits on FIFA. Terrible. To be fair, it's actually pretty realistic. I'm shit at FIFA, so I don't blame you on that one. 30-minute closed. Oh, little rejection in the last minute there. You closed like doji, which is very interesting. .30-minute. The current one just flipped here. Probably need to make a top wick before you do anything else. Four hours? Yeah, most likely it's gonna have to be a 4-hour position here, chat. I can't lie. Unless, actually, we can look on the next 15 because you did make some good structure here. If you can close back above, that's not gonna be too bad. So I will wait till the next 15 actually. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. Chat, drop a like as well if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Big things coming here, man. Like literally, the next video I'm gonna drop is gonna be a trading education video. It's gonna be like a relatively long, just breakdown of the charts in a seriously like comprehensive way, which I think is gonna be very, very important for you guys. It's like my strategy, how to trade it in a simple but yet detailed way. That should come out on Tuesday. It's gonna be a sick video. From now on as well, I'm gonna be prioritizing the trading education content over the like lifestyle stuff. I know the lifestyle is good and the vlogs and shit you guys really enjoy, so I'm gonna bring them back, or like not bring them back, but still keep doing them. But the main priority here is gonna be teaching as many people to become profitable as possible. So that's what we're gonna do. Dreaming about your mentor is crazy work. Nah, it means he's dedicated. You got eagles? No way there's eagles in Cyprus, bro. I'm pretty sure I saw one, bro. My girl was like, nah. Well, she didn't say nah. She doesn't speak like that. She was like, I don't think there's any eagles here. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I saw an eagle. Is it possible to do a live backtest session over the weekend? If I knew how to fucking backtest, then yeah, but I don't really know how to backtest. But no, we can take a look at it for sure. It's definitely something I could do. Yeah, we rebroke the 30-minute lows, sorry, the 15-minute lows there. Most likely means we're going to continue down from here. You can't do market replay? No, I'd probably do it on FX replay if I was going to do anything, but Yeah, I don't know. So the 1 hour is flipping here. Once that 1 hour breaks its own low, you're most likely going to continue downwards here. Top of your screen, hit replay. Yeah, and then what? Random days. Wait, can you do random days? Click random days. Where's that? Ah. Bro, I did not know that was a thing. Oh, that is sick. Full margin. See how it works. Yeah, go on. Woo! Chat, this is why I don't backtest. This is the exact reason of why I don't backtest. Watch this. Oh, chat. Chat, we're up 2 mil. Why is this consolidation? Chat, I know gold goes up from here. We're at 2,600. I know we go up from here eventually, so we just have to hold it out. Just have to hold it out. There you go. There you go. Chat, look at that. Closing full there, 11.5 million. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. I wish I clipped that shit. Someone clip that, chat. 11.5 mil. Easy position there, chat. What can you say? This is how I made 11.5 mil trading gold. Chat, wait for this one though. Chat, we're in now with 20 million lots. 20 million lots. Let's see where this goes. We're already up 11.5 million, chat. 20 million lots on this position right now. Can we get some nice dubs? Oh! Oh, chat. We might be cooked. Just ride it out. I've got the margin, don't worry. I've got the margin. Ride it out. Chat, should we hold? I'm holding this. All right, chat. I can't even close full. We're back to modern day. Fuck. Chat, well, we're up, what is that, 6 trillion? 6 trillion on the day, chat. Easy dubs. Congrats. Here's how I made 6 billion in one day. All right. Sam, focus. Yo. Chill out. We're having a little bit of fun, man. We're allowed to have a little bit of fun. There's no positions for me right now, man. Banks hate him. Join my Discord, learn how. The banks hate me. True. Send me 50 bucks. Chat, 6 trillion on the day is not bad. We don't mind a little 6 trillion position there. Ruined animal time is funny. Next vlog, how I made 6 trillion and quit trading. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that easy. Just pop 21 million lots and just ride it out. It's almost like if you know the future and you know what's going to happen, you can easily make money in trading. What's this? Why do I have 2 charts now? Chat, what's happened? Oh wait, there you go. Okay, cool. Fixed it. Fucking genius. Chat, 4 hour coming back towards a flip here. If this 4 hour closes bearish, I don't even know what to say. We are still bullish, right? That's the main thing. Like, you're still bullish on the market structure and on the daily and on the weekly as well. So like, sells here are a bit aggressive, but I'm not against taking them here. Use the same strategy on your live account and make 20 mil too. Must work on forward test? Yeah, must do. If only I had enough leverage to pop 20 million lots. It's like those fucking like South African traders that you see, and they're popping like 1,000 lots 10 times with $1,000 accounts. Super high leverage. You legit just need to be to predict one candle to be profitable. To be honest, you don't even have to predict it. You just have to follow probability. They spam the buy button. No, I think that's so funny. I think that's so funny. Wait. Let me see, is this one? Oh, nah. I want to find the one where they absolutely just fucking full margin that shit. MT5 full margin. Yeah, these guys, bro. Why did they even do that? I actually have never understood why they like press loads of little positions. Yeah, this. And then they draw some Fibonacci shit as if they're actually trying to trade. I don't know, man. Funny as fuck, in my opinion. Anyone know the reason why that they actually, is it to get more margin or something? I don't know. Why do they spam it? Not enough margin, so they got to wait for the next one to boost. Yeah, so that's what I think. Like when they get in profit, they get a little bit more margin back, and then they can use a little bit more leverage. Yeah, I think that's probably why. I've seen a guy who sells a course in Miami. Someone was recording him and he's like, I love trading news. I have a 95% win rate, and he got into a trade and it went straight to stop loss. Yeah, bro, news is like, people who trade news is just ridiculous. You didn't say 100%? Yeah, true. 4-hour close here, chat, in about 19 minutes. We've got a 15-minute close in 4 minutes here. So, we have a lot of opportunity here. I think we can get a nice position here off some sells, depending on how gold forms, right? The main thing I'm concerned about is you still are making bullish structure, which is a little bit concerning. But if you do start to actually range here, like this, you can see a nice little position come back to the downside. I made a video on that yesterday. It's on my YouTube, on my Instagram and my TikTok. Wait, my girl's sending me shoes. Chat, what's the UK size? Wait, I don't want to tell you guys my shoe size actually. Yeah, I'm gonna let you into a little secret. I have small feet. Wait. What size is it? 41? 42? 43? Ask ChatGPT. Yeah, people ChatGPT everything, but Google is this still. You can still just Google this shit. Yeah, fuck it. You're a size 8 in it, I remember. How do you know my shoe size? Kind of crazy. Yeah, to be fair, I don't want like ginormous feet. All right, chat. No, not size 8 US. I think 8, it's like a 10 US, I think. Or 9, something like that, I don't know. Anyway. Small feet mean small shoes. I knew it was coming. All right, look. Realistically, right now, chat. I don't want to be in any positions here. I want to see this 15-minute closure in 2 minutes. That is going to give you a good indication of where the market wants to go. The main thing I'm thinking about now is how is this 4 hour going to close, right? And you should be thinking about the same thing. How is this 4 hour actually going to close? Are we going to close bearish, respecting this level here? Do you want to close bullish? You've grabbed a lot of liquidity from below, so realistically, this could still just be a 30-minute bottom wick to push back through. So we can either wait for a tap back into the level and then buy off of that, or you can try and take the sells to come down, or you can wait till it closes above. The longest forces are there. Bro, there's no shoes in Cyprus. Actually, aren't you like 6'4"? Nah, I'm 6'3". I think I'm like actually 6'2.5", but we'll call it 6'3" just because I want to. I won't let you have another 100% win rate week. What are you gonna do to stop me? Yo, chat, I don't know if you know this. I met Eugene in person. He's genuinely 5'6". Like, he claims to be tall, but he's 5'6". It's a bit upsetting. In the person. It makes sense. Alright. Okay. I added a the. Chill out, chat. Fundamental, what's good, brother? Welcome to the chat. Eugene the same size as my girl? Your girl's 5'6". Actually, that's not too bad. The first words you said to me in the person was, "You're actually bare tall." I didn't expect that. Untrue. That's fake news. Any trades today? Not yet. We're looking for a position here off this 15-minute close. No, we're not. It's no bottom wick. Off this next 4 hour close here in about 14 minutes. That's when we're going to likely get our positions here. Like I said, I'm going to stay on until... I'll stay on until 10 o'clock. So we've got at least another hour and a half of stream here. So stay locked in. Go get a coffee. Do what you need to do. In fact, I'm gonna get a coffee. And yeah. We'll wait for this next closure. Stay focused though, chat. Get a black coffee. Got a black coffee? Yeah, W. All right, chat. Who's ready to make 6 trillion? $6 trillion easy on this next position. I've drank a gallon of milk today. Not sure. Full margin? Yeah, full margin. Fuck it. Man's got an ATG top. Yeah, man. I've also got an ATG hoodie that I gave me. So basically, I went to... Oh, fuck. Shit, I've done it again. I built it. Another infamous coffee spill. Bro, I can't. I'm cleaning, chat. It doesn't. I promise you, it's not what it looks like. Pause. All right. Had to clean that shit. Right, we're back. You're not crazy. Pushing back up here, chat. Pushing back up. That 15 minutes coming back up to retest this level here. So, realistically, you're either going to start to, I'm going to say this again, but you're either going to reject off this level, start to push back down, or this is where this 30-minute comes and flips, closes back above the level. If you can do that, chat, that's our buys. Very simple position, easy W. There's a lot of opportunity here, chat, so just stay focused. Either we want a closure above this level here at 30. In fact, on the 4 hour, as long as you close above 30.35, I think we're good here. 30.36 actually. Let me move this up a little bit. Yeah, this level here, you close above here, especially on the 1 hour as well, it's just completely clean traffic. So that's realistically what I'd like to see now. Otherwise, I can't really get much here. 4 hour looks great to continue through. You've grabbed a shitload of liquidity. Vantage has 500 leverage. You don't really need that much leverage, to be honest. What happens if the 4 hour closes bullish respecting? Noose, that's a great question, my friend. So if the 4 hour closes bullish respecting here, very good question. You can't take any positions, right? Because, for example, we did the same thing here and we ended up ripping down even though we were bullish. But you did the same thing here and you actually continued straight through. So if it does close bullish respecting, you have no trade. There's no real confluence of what we're going to do. You have no essential clear direction, no setup. So if it closes bullish respecting, there's nothing I can do, absolutely nothing. But if it closes above the level, we're chilling, we're absolutely good to go. I'm also looking to the left here at previous mirrors. Right here, we closed exactly like we're looking to close here with a closure below first, then a doji 1 hour, and then you just rip straight through. Answer my question, I refuse to type it again. Noose, I literally just answered it, my brother. You gotta pay attention. Chat, we're ripping up here, broke the highs. Yeah, you could copy and paste it too. But I already answered it. Anyway, a lot of potential here, chat. Let's see. I don't know if I like these colors. What should we make the colors of this? I'm having a real identity crisis at the minute with my chart colors. Pink? Ah, oh, fuck it, we'll leave it as normal. I don't mind it. Fresh pant day? Insane. Do the opposite. So everyone thinks I hit stop loss and instead of take profit. That's quite funny, actually. That's actually quite funny. We could do that. Chat. April Fools do it? Yeah, that's a good idea. What's a good April Fool's thing for us to do? Wait, actually, that's a great idea. I've never made an April Fool's video, so I could do it this time. Just say I full margined. Streams perform better when people see you losing, so you might as well flip the colors. That's actually true as well. Or I just place this one instead. There was the girl who sells the course who was saying she was winning and she literally only showed losing trades. Unfortunately, that's 99% of the fucking trading industry. Unfortunately, that's how it works, but obviously you guys know the only way you can really find a good trusting mentor is someone who like live trades. Otherwise, you've got no clue. It could be a fake broker. It could be, you know, like cherry picking trades. The only way you can actually find someone who's actually realistically a good trader and like can guarantee it is if they trade live. SG, I got a question. How do you know when your profits are enough? I'm by the community too, yeah. One sec, sorry. Yeah, what was I gonna say? How do you know when your profits are enough? That's an interesting question, right? How do you know when your profits are enough? Realistically, you should be taking one trade a day. Be happy with whatever profit you get. No profit targets. The moment you put a profit target on your trading is when you introduce psychological pressure. You have bad like account management because you're trying to hit a certain target. So you need to just realistically be happy with whatever profit you get from the day. Manage your trades off of a good risk. So risk a certain amount of money, and then whatever your trade plays out to be, that's your profit for the day. That's literally it. Axel was good. Got stopped out on the previous 15. Ah, tough. Yeah, 15 pips. Ah, it's minor. You're good. Chat, 4 minutes here to the 4-hour close. This looks good though. Thing is, we're gonna need a bottom wick on this 4-hour. I don't think it needs to be massive though, because we've already grabbed a huge top bottom wick here, chat. Fuck me. Let me learn to speak real quick. I struggled with the last month, in the last week of the month, because I went to look at the pips for the month. That's why I stopped showing off how many pips I was making for the month, because I think it's bad psychologically. Like, I stopped telling everyone like, oh, we're up a certain amount of pips this month. I just trade how I trade. You guys can figure it out if you want, but it's not good to be thinking about how many pips you're up for the month or down or whatever. Just trade each trade based off of the market and its own structure. Sometimes I leave the trade too early. Yeah, but if you're leaving the trade too early, you shouldn't be making the decision based off of, okay, here's the real knowledge, right? Here's the real source. You shouldn't be managing your trades based off of that dollar amount. In fact, if you're looking at the dollar amount during your trade, so at the bottom of your screen, if you see the P&L going up and down, if you're looking at that during your trade, you need to stop doing it, because that means you're essentially worried about that number. What you should be looking at is how the closures are printing, what the lower time frame structure looks like, the higher time frame closures. You know, is price moving in your direction? Are there strong rejections at specific areas? Where's your next advantage point? That's what you should be looking at, not the dollar amount. So you shouldn't be managing trades just because you're up like 5K or whatever. You should be closing trades because the market's telling you to. And that's realistically all you need to do. Logical TPs and stop losses. No. Chat, it might have cooked itself last minute. TP depends on structure, yeah, for sure. Yeah, so you can't say how much profit's enough, exactly. It might cook itself here. Let's see. Even if it's a cooked closure on the 4 hour, right? I'm gonna wait for the next 1 hour because I do think there's still a lot of potential. Like yesterday we got a position an hour after the 4 hour close. No, sorry, 2 days ago. And yeah. So we realistically need to wait and see. Such a valid point. Hey, Bronson, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, it is. Okay, got to go. Trading psychologist gave me some tasks to do, making a mental game plan and coming back to my 300K funded. Good luck, man. You got it. You got it, you got it, you got it. Let's see how we close here, chat. You got a minute's time. 1 minute and 25 seconds. Even if it's doji above, I think we're good to go. But it needs to be above this little area here. It's struggling, chat. It looks like it's trying to make a decision. Lock it in, 1 minute. Cat, what's it going to do to us here? Are we going to close above, below? What do we think? I was used to trade 1 to 2 RR, but after learning more, I realized this does not matter. After changing this mindset, it's helping a lot. 100%, bro. 100%. It's all about logical stop losses and take profits. Risk to reward does not matter. Oh, we're pushing up here, chat. No way, chat. Is it going to close right at the level again? That's crazy. That is actually insane, chat. That is a ridiculous closure. I didn't think it could close any more respecting than the previous one, but it somehow did. So you close respecting here, chat, which means at any point we could see something like this happen to the left. Look at our previous price action mirrors, right? You've got big rejection here after you close respecting and you push all the way back down, right? Same thing. It looks exactly the same, to be honest. It could happen exactly the same right here. You could push all the way straight down, or because the 4 hour closed bullish, you could make a bottom wick here and rip straight up. But because you're asking the question of which one it's going to do, that means you can't take a position, right? Because you don't know whether it's going to rip up or rip down, and because it could do either right now, very logically, like according to our strategy, logic dictates here that this price could follow this price action mirror to the left and reject very strongly, or because the 4 hour closed bullish here and grabbed a lot of liquidity, this could just rip straight through. So when you have that level of indecision, it's very, very difficult, and you can't take a position off of that. You just can't do it. Risking 100 pips for 10 ain't it? You'll never touch 100 lots. Yeah, who risks 100 pips though? Not me. It's trying to decide? Yeah, it is. This is a very strong decision area here. So that's why I'm going to wait for the next like 15 closure at least, and then the 30 minute, then the 1 hour, because once you do get that decision, it's the same as the trade. Chat, remember the trade from Monday or Tuesday, whenever it was? No, Monday, right? No, it was Tuesday, my bad. Remember the trade from Tuesday where we were waiting and waiting and waiting right here for this position to form, and it was making a decision, it was rejecting over and over and over. It was like very indecisive. And then eventually, once it formed, what happened? We got the position and it absolutely ripped for us because we understood that we were actually in a decision area. And once it played out, we knew that the decision was made, and that's when you see the pop, right? So after it makes this decision here, that's when you're gonna see a big move. It could be now and we could miss it, or it could be in a while, but it needs to make that choice first. Does that make sense to you, chat? It should do, right? Oh. By the way, chat, if you aren't already, make sure you join the free Discord, because essentially it's a very valuable resource. If you are trying to become profitable, it's probably the best community I've ever seen to do that. Everyone's helping you out. Everyone's trying to help you achieve profitability. There's no toxicness, no hate, nothing like that. So make sure that you join that. It's completely free, obviously. And yeah, it's gonna help you guys out a lot if you're trying to become profitable. But we are pushing up here, chat. We are pushing up. So let's see what we can do. Let's see. I'm not profitable yet, but everyone in the Discord is very helpful. Yeah, I agree, man. I think it's very, very useful. So the 4 hour broke the high here, chat. You're most likely going to see a continuation up towards 30.40 now, which is a bit tough. But it is what it is. Sometimes, chat, sometimes it goes without you. Sometimes you miss the position. It's completely valid to miss positions here like this. We got no setup, so technically you didn't miss anything. Gold closed below our level here. So for us, you really can't be taking positions. And because there was no setup, it means you didn't miss anything. Price just went without you, and that's fine, right? You didn't miss your bus, the bus just left without you. It didn't even stop at our stop, right? What's your opinion on partial closing? I mean, I like it. I think there's a reason why people go break even. Do you mean like, yeah, okay. So my opinion on what's your opinion on partial closing? My opinion on partial closing essentially is, I think people go break even for a reason, right? There's a reason why you're putting your stop loss to break even, because you're not certain that the trade's going to continue and the trade could reject at any point, right? So you've moved your stop loss to break even. If you're thinking and if your strategy is telling you that there's a likelihood that price is going to reject at a certain level, why would you then not secure some profit at the same level? So if you are going to move your stops to break even, for me, it makes logical sense for you to actually secure some profit, because the reason you're moving stops to break even is because this is where price could reject and go against the direction of your trade. So if you think it's going to do that, the likelihood is you're going to get stop break even, secure some partials before, and no one ever went broke taking profit, right? No one ever went broke by taking profit. So partials at a break even point are very important, I think, personally. Otherwise, you could trail stops, but if you trail stops, for me, especially with a pair like gold, the likelihood that you get stopped out is so high. For example, let's say we're in a position from down here. What you can see is if you trailed stops, a lot of the time, gold's going to come back and re-break the low before driving, right? So let's say our stop was here, right? You trail it up below the low, you trail it up below the low, you trail it up below the low. It's going to come and stop you out right there. And then it continues to drive. Or even if you get here, right? It came and broke the low just by a little bit and then still stopped you out. So for me, trailing stops is not really the best. I'd rather take partials on the way and give myself a higher chance of surviving just by putting my stops to break even, taking partials along the way. Closed above for me, but very tight. Yeah, I don't think it did. Like, this doesn't really count. If it closes like that, it doesn't really count. Roughly, what's your average RR on a winning trade? It's between 0.5 and 1. A lot of my trades recently have been 1 risk to reward. Like the trade that I took on Tuesday was a 1-to-1 risk to reward, very clean position. Some of them are 0.5, some of them are 0.7. It's between that little range. Sometimes we get more, right? But a little bit rarer. Bro said you didn't lose, you just didn't win. It's true. Wait, do you prefer partial closing or trading stop loss? Partial closing is better than trading stop loss in my opinion. Just personally, right? Otherwise, you can just go break even and then be okay with getting stopped break even, because then you might, you know. The reason I made the journal the way I did, chat, by the way, the trend journal, if you don't have it already, go and get it. But it's free as well, by the way. I'm not trying to sell you it. The reason I made it like that is because it will tell you actually whether you should be going break even or not, and whether you should be closing partials or not. In the Discord, nice, welcome. Welcome. I'm off to the gym. All right, Danny, in a bit. I don't know how to do partials. Do you have it on the course? I have actually a YouTube short on it. Are you trading on an iPhone, or are you trading on a laptop, PC? I tried to catch the full move, and the more I think about it, I rarely have a losing trade. I just hold on to it for too long. The target in a one-to-one, regardless of what it does after it, is probably what I need. Yeah, Omar, realistically, the data is probably going to tell you the best situation right there. But after you're out of the trade, it doesn't matter what it does afterwards, right? You close the trade for a reason. I think instead of thinking of risk to reward, like instead of targeting a fixed one-to-one risk to reward, just target like areas, target rejection levels. That's the way I trade, and that's the way that it realistically makes the most sense for me. Like, why would I target a fixed risk to reward? Say like, let's target a 1 to 2 risk to reward every position. I get in a position here, right? Say my stops are here. Now I have to target somewhere up here, right? But I know for a fact that there's a rejection level right here on the chart to the left where we've rejected in the past. I know for a fact we've wick rejected here to the left as well. And I know for a fact that we're doing it over and over and over again. And the structure's telling me that there's a likelihood that I'm going to reject. But my strategy tells me I have to go for a 1 to 2. So what's going to happen is exactly like what's happening here. You're going to hold the trade. You're going to get in a decent amount of profit towards where the rejection area is. And instead of going break even, or even if you do go break even, you're not going to close because you want that 1 to 2, and it's going to come back against you. So just literally target specific areas. So my TP would be where this rejection is right here, or where this rejection is right here, rather than being like, I have to get a 1 to 2 or a 1 to 1. Just target where the most logical take profit is, which is just before price is going to reject. So simple. I use TradingView. How do I take partials? I think, I'm gonna enter a trade just to show you how to do this. That's my dedication right now. Why the fuck is that on there? Right, so if you get into a position, let's say you got like 2 units like that. You just double click this position, I think. Well, how did I do it before? What you can then do is you can just, let's say you're in a buy, I'm pretty sure then you can just sell one. So like you're in a buy with 2 contracts, don't click sell and then sell one of those contracts. Now you've only got 1 left. And that's potentially, just do the opposite of what you're already in, right? So if you're in a buy, you can do the opposite of half. I'm gonna close that out there just so I don't take a loss. But yeah, just do the opposite. Didn't even think there was a stream, there was no announcement. Jed, where's the commitment, my friend? You gotta be checking like a crackhead. I'm joking. What's good, Eugene? Can you place your trades through TradingView now? No, that was for futures, but I was just showing how to do it. Did you win? I just made 20 bucks. Crazy. Broker's that? It's futures, bro. TradingView, I don't like trading on TradingView personally. Actually, I do it on my computer and phone. It's about partials. On the phone, it's easy. But on, I'm gonna send you a link to a YouTube short that I made. Wait, go onto my channel and go to YouTube Shorts, and there's one about closing partials. I don't know where it is, wait. Oh yeah, here it is. I'll send it to you. When you're closing half of a trade. On MetaTrader 5, Joel, this is how you do it. If you want to watch it, there it is. Chat, can we get to 50 likes on today's stream though? Massively appreciating it. I'm giving you so much value completely for free. So the least you can do is drop a like, right? It doesn't cost you anything. Trade gold futures. I'm still trying to learn FX. Yeah, all good. It's the same thing. It's just a different executing platform, right? It doesn't make a difference. Like, you can trade gold on Forex or gold on futures, same strategy. It's just different execution, different ways to actually enter the trade or not. Doesn't make that much of a difference. Slick back or forward Messi? I think you know the answer. Chat, should I grow my hair out? I'm gonna get like, I don't know, wavy hair. Do you only trade gold? Pip Shiesty, what's good? Yeah, I only trade gold. Literally only gold. Yeah, by the way, to avoid what happened with Jed, right, where you don't know if I'm streaming or not, click the notification bell down below. You'll see a little notification bell below the stream. That's going to tell you every time I'm streaming. We stream every single day, though, without fail. So, realistically, if it's the morning time and the Earth's still spinning, SG is going to be streaming, right? Every single morning for London session. So just pull up every day, come learn, completely for free, and become profitable. So simple. Easy, easy W's. Please, burger cheese. No. Can't go on the channel, we're in streams, bro. You can open a different tab. I can only see waiting area. You need to click verify. Go to the verify channel here. And click on this trading button. It's gonna give you access to the whole thing. Whoa. MB, let me know if that worked. Chat, 15 minutes closing here in about 2 seconds. Looks like it's running out of juice. I agree. Personally, I agree. I would need a strong closure if I was gonna get sales though. Like something like maybe this or this here. Or even like this, to be honest, but something just strong bearish that indicates, bro, the mullet? Bro, a mullet would be crazy. Can't get a mullet, unfortunately. Yeah, I met a really big influencer yesterday. I can't tell you who it is just yet. But someone from Cyprus who's actually like a massive, massive influencer. I'm gonna try and do some networking. And we might be able to bring some cool fucking stuff to the channel. But we'll see. I'm making some serious contacts out here, chat. Like, I've got a meeting next week with a big fintech company. I've got a guy at MetaQuotes now. Honestly, the best decision I've fucking made. Any advice on growing your network and collaborating with other traders? Yeah, that's a very good question. First of all, be in a community. So like, for example, the Discord that I'm in, right? I know for a fact that the Discord not the Discord I'm in, my Discord, right? The TRLS Discord, people are talking from outside of that. People have met up from outside of that never met each other before. I've like met people. For example, I went on a trip with Kata, I met Eugene. You know, like there's people from the Discord that just by being active, like we link up, and that's a realistically a really good way. Social media is another good one. Just like get commenting, messaging people, just be active really. For example, I posted a post on TikTok yesterday about entrepreneurs in Limassol, and I got about 15 replies from people making like 5 figures a month, some even making 6 figures a month, saying like, let's do this, let's do that. So it's like, realistically, you just have to put yourself out there. Messaging groups, yeah, I think so. Like go into community. Like if I was you, I'd just be in the TRLS Discord talking to people every now and then. Also, I'm sure there's groups of people where you're from. For me, it really helped like moving out here. There's just a shitload of rich people, right? So I go to affluent neighborhoods. Trying to think what else you can do. Post on social media too. Really helps. Other than that, you have to provide some sort of value, right? No one's going to network with you unless you're providing some sort of value. So whether that's just like someone to talk about trading with, that's still a value. Or, you know, whether you have something in terms of strategy or offering something, I don't know, it just depends. Future Eyes, what's good, brother? Welcome back. I'm doing a food shop later consisting around bulking. Any specific tricks or hacks? Bro, you're doing 100 minutes of cardio a day and you're trying to bulk. Right, high fat beef, like 20% beef mince. Fucking peanut butter, olive oil, regular butter, chicken thighs, eggs. That's about it really. Rice, pasta. Ben, honestly, the thing that I used to do that made me put the most weight on, it's gonna sound crazy, right? I used to make this like monster protein shake, right? And I never had mass gainer because it's not really good for you. But I had like whey protein powder. I put like 2 or 3 scoops of that in the shaker. Crack 5 eggs into the shaker. Heavy cream, milk. Close it. Shake it up. Drink that. It's like 1.2k calories or something at least. Fucking crazy walking hack. I went from like 90 kilograms to like 100 kilograms quite quickly. Chat, there's a fucking digger outside my window. Like a big excavator. Anyway, chat, look, 30-minute closing here in about 9 minutes. If we do close above, chat, we can look at the buys. Other than that... What now? There he is. What's good, Jar? What's good, KB? Yeah, these two showing up at the same time is not a coincidence. One sec, chat. Oh, chat. I'm getting some studio upgrades today. I'm gonna get new lighting for the office. I'm gonna get new. Oh, chat, it's gonna be sick. I'm also working on a fat poster for the background there. Well, my girl's working on it. KB Jow, what's good there? How we doing, man? How are you both doing? What ratio should the carbs to proteins, whatever? I don't know, bro. I don't care about that. Just eat a lot of protein. Eat your protein first, and then you're not gonna have much room for the carbs. I don't really track macros or anything. I just eat healthy. Yeah, honestly, again, it's with the gym and with bulking and everything like that. It's the same as trading. The biggest cheat code is just keep it simple. Keep it completely simple. Eat healthy, unprocessed food, natural food, and eat as much as you want. And that's it. You're never gonna go over your calorie surplus on steak or fucking chicken thighs or chicken breast or eggs. You're just not gonna be able to eat that much of it without force feeding to put on like fat. So just eat good food and eat fucking loads of it, and you're gonna like naturally put on lean size. That's literally what I do. Like every single night, my girl makes food. She makes like a ridiculous amount of it, but it's all natural, all healthy, no processed ingredients. No, nothing bad at all. And then I just eat literally as much of it as I want until I'm like full. And I've been only getting bigger and more shredded. On the mountains where the spiders are? Yeah, I actually am. Ben, I saw a spider yesterday on my car and I thought of you and it pissed me off again. Jumping spiders can jump up to 50 times their body length. That's insane. All right, chat. Let's see. 6 minutes here for this 30-minute closure. What can we do? Got an appointment at 11 UK, so heading out. All right, KB, man. In a bit, bro. In a bit. Chat, if there's nothing on this 30-minute closure, I'm most likely going to call it because it's a little bit tough here. But with that being said, you broke the highs of the 4 hour. Now you're starting to reject and flip here. Sells look relatively good here, chat. We don't look bad for some sells. Especially if you failed to break this high over here. 1 hour looks good. 4 hour, the only concern is the 4 hour close bullish, right? But we've done this in the past at the exact same level. In fact, it's the exact same candle, chat. Was there a big spider? Nah, it was tiny. It was like that. Chat, let's lock it in here actually. The next 5 minutes could be decent for some sells. We can close bearish on the 30-minute, leave a bottom wick as well. Stops are going to be very tight, which is great. We've got a wick fill down towards 33. Problem is, there's not much volume, but hopefully that can pick up if we get in a position here. You guys will bring the volume, right? Once you all enter, you'll move the market. Hey, what's good, Green? Long time no see, brother. How you doing? What's good, what's good, what's good? 9:30 to 10 volume is nice. Yeah, we should see a little bit of an increase in volume here. You should see a little bit of a boost. So let's see, chat. Can we get in a position here? I want to change this. What's the normal color? Is it this one? No. It's this one, right? Yeah, there you go. Nice. I'm entering with 10,000 lots, don't worry. Nice. That should move the market. Chat, we're not in a position yet. This is what I'll be looking for though, something along these lines. Targeting the bottom of this range. As long as this as long as this 30-minute can leave a top wick, that's what we'll jump in. I'm also going to leave this on for a second because it's going to fool the algorithm. You are filling the wick though, which is actually kind of our advantage point, which is a bit unfortunate. When Kick stream? Yo, I could stream on Kick too. The only problem is I don't see... Yeah, we could stream on Kick. I don't think Kick promotes people like YouTube does though. Maybe I'm wrong. Is my demo prop firm going to move the market though? Nah, prop firms aren't demo. Who told you that? It might do. What's good, level up? Cat, 3 minutes here till a 30-minute close. Oh, 5-minute flipping. Interesting. How are we going to close here on this 30-minute candle? Let's see, chat. A lot of potential here. That 30-minute after the 4-hour, chat, is an underrated candle. I think that's one of the most, like, the top tier candles. That 30-minute candle right after the 4-hour gives you positions quite often. Do you combine your strategy with anything like supply and demand or just keep it simple? I first started watching vids on SMC, ICT. Yeah, bro, fuck that. Keep it simple, man. You don't need to combine it with anything. I'm taking that on board. Yeah, that's a little gem right there. A little gem of information. That 30-minute candle after the 4-hour close. I might make a video on that. Gives you direction every time. Especially this 4-hour now. You did break the highs first, which is a good sign for me. Now that you broke the highs first, you should be good to continue down. SGM, 150 pounds, not 160 pounds by the end of April, ban me. Ben, how tall are you again? 5'10". All right, okay. Now 5'9". Okay. Who uses pounds in the UK? But yeah, you got this, easy. £10 in a month. Now the food and the water weight. The cardio is not going to help you, to be honest. But SG, I think I'm stronger than you, bro. Maybe. Maybe. It depends what you bench. Let's lock it in here, chat. 1 minute 40 seconds. Gonna need a top wick on the candle open as well, though, chat. Gonna need that. It's very important. Treadmill ain't going nowhere. Okay. Bro's trying to lean bulk. Rejecting pretty hard off 38, which is a 4-hour resistance. Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm saying, right? We're rejecting off these levels. And that's a good indication, to be honest. You do have news later as well, so you might just want to range in between the two until news. You have 75 pips to the bottom of the range. This trade actually would be a 2 to 1, technically, a 2.5 to 1. But I don't like this. Let's see here, chat. Let's see what we do. Bench 100 kg, bro, you? My max is 150. I bench 100 for about 20 reps. But let's see, chat. 27 seconds. This looks like a nice closure here. Can we get a top wick on the opening, though, chat? If we can get that, that's going to be the position there. $15 seconds. If not, chat, we can wait for the hourly as well. Starting to reject here last minute. Are you joking? Chat, that was the top wick it just made. It's going to rip straight down here. No bottom, no top wick. Watch. I guarantee it. It's going to rip down. No bottom wick. Fill the range. Because this last 5-minute candle here was the top wick for the next candle. But that closure is just too weak for me to take any positions there. It's too weak. Cardio isn't good for a bulk. I mean, it burns calories, right? But it's going to stop you. It's not going to stop you, but it's going to make it a little bit more difficult to put on weight because your basal metabolic rate is going to be higher, right? Anyway, doji candle chat on the 30-minute. No bueno for us. Could wait for the hourly here, chat. I don't think it's a bad move. I don't think it's a bad move. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. So, like I said, you're gonna rip down now without a top wick, which is a little bit difficult. But what I'm thinking here is, I think realistically, the 1 hour might give us something decent. 30-minute is flipping as well. So that might not be a bad indication here that we're gonna grab a bit of liquidity. But if the 1 hour can close, again, we'll look for the same position on the 1 hour, right? It's just a sky dweller. It's literally just a sky dweller play. You might need to re-rate the highs. Can I just eat more and still do the runs? Yeah, of course you can, bro. 100% you can. All right, so this 30 minutes coming back up here. What's your biggest win on trading? I don't know, bro. It's not the question you should be asking as well. Like, it's not the most important thing about trading. I think the 1 hour might give us something, but we have to be patient. It's either going to run before the 1 hour or we're going to get closure like this and then we can take the sells. If that 30 was a little bit more bearish, we probably would be in. His biggest win is being able to do it full time. Yeah. I think yesterday was one of my biggest wins, to be fair. 5K. That was unfunded though. So I'm trying to think, on like a live account, doesn't even actually matter. Probably like, probably the same, like 4K, 5K, something like that. Paying rent with one trade. Yeah, but look, it doesn't matter, right? The point is, I could make 4K on a trade or whatever, and you could make $10 on a trade, and maybe you caught a better trade than me. Maybe you got a bigger move than me. Like, it doesn't, the order size doesn't matter. The principle applies that you're just capturing moves and price, right? So like, you know, someone else could make $1 million on a trade if it moves 10 pips. And I could make 5K on a trade if it moves 60 pips, right? But is my 5K trade better then? Probably, right? Because I got a 60 pip move and the other guy got a 10 pip move, but he made more money. So the money at the end doesn't really fucking matter. Percentage gains is good too. Yeah, percentage gains, I guess, is a good way of thinking about it. Language, hey, my stream, I'll say whatever the fuck I want. Oh. Depends on what you risk. Yeah, exactly, Tom. You're 100% right. 100% right. Thing is though, I don't really think about risk to reward like that. I think traders think about risk to reward completely incorrectly. I think what you should be thinking about is your risk to reward over a month, over a quarter, over a year, right? Let's say that on every trade you're risking like 5K or whatever. You take 100 trades in a year, you know, you've risked 500K. If you, at the end of the year, are up $1 million or up 2 mil or whatever, you're obviously in profit, positive risk to reward. But that could be made up of loads of different negative risk to reward trades. So for example, if I'm risking 1K on a trade and I make $500 back, someone's gonna be like, fuck you, risk to reward, negative risk to reward. But what happens if I take that trade with such a high win rate that by the end of the week, that 1K risk is now 5K profit? Is that still bad? Surely not, right? Because at the end of the day, we're trying to make money with trading. Who cares about your risk to reward? The only thing that actually matters at the end of the day is, are you making money over quarters, years, decades? If you are, I do not care how you do it. You could be arbitrage trading, you could be scalping, swinging, different risk to rewards. Who gives a fuck how you trade? As long as you're making money, that's the only thing that matters. Flipping this, ain't he? Maybe. Maybe. Does your strategy have edge? If yes, then all that matters is follow your plan and playbook. 1,000,000%. Win rate over risk to reward for me all day. It's just a combination, right? It's just a combination of the two. So you have win rate times risk to reward equals X, right? And X is your profitability. If you're profitable, if this number is more than 1, if this number is less than 1, that's it. Markets are dynamic, fuck going for a targeted IRR, 100% agree. I could not agree more. That's the entire basis of my strategy. And that is actually why, that single reason right there, that one reason is why we trade better than anyone else in the market. Because we actually understand something called dynamic fucking risk and dynamic stops, and actually using logical stops and logical take profit. Because people nowadays are so focused on risk to reward, they target a 1 to 5, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, and they don't take into account actually market structure, rejection areas, you know, points of fucking interest. They don't take into account any of that. They're just aiming for a targeted risk to reward. But I'm taking positions and targeting specific levels regardless of the risk to reward. And that's why, realistically, we have a much higher win rate. We still have a good IRR, and we're making a lot more profit because I'm looking at the market as a dynamic instrument rather than something that I have to force onto, you know, a specific risk to reward. Yeah, Jar, that's the thing as well. People see like a 3-to-1 and don't close because their risk to reward is telling them to go for more. I said that earlier, like, I literally explained that earlier. Imagine you're in a position like this, right? And the market starts rejecting over and over at this level here to the left based off of this rejection area. But your strategy says you've got to go for a 2-to-1 and you're only up a 1-to-1. You're telling me you're not going to fucking close that or at least go break even? Surely you are. Tell him. Eugene can't tell me anything. Cool. All right, nice. Price position plays a huge part also. Yeah. I see a mentor from another group the other day. He was up 3% and then let it go down to stop loss. Fucking stupid. That is ridiculously stupid. Your goal as a trader, right? Your one goal as a trader is actually just to preserve your capital. So if, like you said, you saw a guy up 3% and then it went down to stop loss, he's a fucking terrible trader because your one goal is to keep your account alive and keep your capital safe. You know, when you go to investment banks, the first thing they ask about is a downside rather than the upside, okay? If you're up 3% on a position, realistically, I don't care what you're doing, 3% is massive. You need to be at least going break even. And especially if you're targeting a fixed risk to reward, you need to just get rid of that and just literally wait for a structure at a level to be tapped. For example, if we're in sales and price is tapping into this support level here, and rejecting over and over, I'm not going to hold the trade just because I want to target a specific area. That's stupid. Gambles on random lot sizes all the time and when on a losing streak, he just keeps upping his lot size to make it back. That's ridiculous as well. That's the worst thing you can do. Bro, I don't know how people follow traders like that. Mr. Martingale, yeah, trust me. Testosterone mad right now. PBs today, SG. Me? I have a back day today. I can't really PB on anything. Chat, we're just consolidating here right now. I have a 76% win rate and a 0.8 RR works for me. Jar. See? I see you hitting mad RR trades though, Jar. But yeah, that works 100% of the time, right? Fucking easy. We have like an 85% win rate, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7 risk to reward roughly. And it's just fucking printing money, chat. So why would I change it just because someone tells me I need to trade positive RR? Like, there's no reason. Also, I said this the other day, but if I come to the charts every day, right? And I have like an 80% win rate or a 70% win rate. I know for a fact that if I take a trade, there's a 7 or 8 like out of 10 chance that I'm actually gonna win it. So, you know, every week you should be winning 4 out of 5 trades, which means that when you come to the charts, you're more confident because you know that you've got a bigger chance of winning, and you're actually excited to come to the charts. Whereas if you're trading like 20% win rate strategy with fat risk to reward, you come to the charts every day like, you know, not really caring because you know that you're gonna fucking most likely lose. It's like it wants to go sell, I can't lie. Yeah, we need a setup though. I need a setup, unfortunately. I can't grab anything just yet. I need the 1 hour close. But in 17 minutes, this 1 hour close could print us a really nice opportunity. The 1 hour could absolutely cook here. So when you're in a trade and in profits, then price retests in some level, that's when you should leave. No, what I'm saying is, and you saw it the other day, if you're like rejecting an area over and over again against the direction of your trade, you should just be managing risk off of that. Because the more you reject, like for example, wick here, wick here, wick here, if you're in buys, just manage risk, because you know that you're most likely going to continue back down. Managing risk doesn't have to be closing, right? It can be moving your stop loss up, it can be moving your stop loss to break even, it can be closing partials and going break even, it could be a full close. It can be anything, right? But managing risk is the most important part of trading. Because managing risk and avoiding a loss is the same as taking a win the next day. Let's say that you are, in a position and you move your stop loss to break even, and you essentially get hit break even, but then price would have come down and hit your stop loss for $1,000 loss. If you didn't do that and you took the $1,000 loss, and then the next day you took a $1,000 win, guess what? You're in the exact same position as if you would have just actually gone break even on that first position. Now, if you went break even on that first position and then you still take the $1,000 win the next day, you're now up from what you would have been just by actually managing risk and securing your position and securing your capital. It makes so much sense to do it. It's just absolutely a no-brainer. $240 pips including a loss. Jay, that's huge, bro. Congrats. Jay, what I would say is though, what I would say about that, because I was in the exact same position as you, Jay, like 100 pip stop losses, 91% win rate, and I was still making profit, but those losses actually sting. What I actually did was I moved my stops to 50 pips max, still taking the exact same positions, but now you just don't take trades if the stops are a little bit bigger. You get less trades, but the win rate stays roughly the same. I went from a 91% win rate to an 87% win rate, but my risk to reward went from like 0.2 to 0.8. Like, you can't imagine the difference in profitability between those two. It's fucking ridiculous. So it might be something that's worth trying for you, because again, your trading style doesn't change, your strategy doesn't change. You're just essentially cutting out these larger stop positions, and your win rate might go down a little bit, but your risk to reward and your actual overall profitability does go up. So there's like a healthy balance between the two. Is this 1 hour gonna cook for us, chat? 15-minute close below, next 15-minute top wick first. I take pineapples a lot. Oh, bro. That was the one thing that fixed my trading completely. I went from being like unprofitable, break even, to profitable, and then I stopped taking extra positions when I was in drawdown, and then I went fucking skyrocketed to a next level of profitability. Taking those positions when you're in drawdown or averaging down can absolutely fucking murder your account. Like, it can, especially if you get like a couple of 2 or 3 loss streaks with stacked positions in drawdown. It is such a killer. So I really do recommend like not taking those positions personally. But if it works for you, I guess it works. Do you always use a 50 pips stop loss or around 50 pips depending on certain levels? No, it's not always 50 pips, but it's a maximum of 50 pips. So for example, like right now, if we would get these buys on gold, or sells, sorry, my stop would be like 35 pips above these highs. But for example, if you were getting buys here, and I wanted stops below this low, I used the short again, but if I wanted stops below this low, it'd be 68 pips. So I couldn't take the trade because the stops would be too big for me. I know you don't like it, but since doing it, since I lost, I'm up. Okay, bro, yeah, it makes sense. But the one thing I would say is, like, don't change your strategy when you get to bigger capital. You should be trading as if you are on a bigger account already. My fiance just saw Putin in the airport in Russia. Crazy. That's insane. Bro, you have whales in Cyprus? Bro, this guy's consistently looking up wildlife in Cyprus. He loves it. He absolutely fucking loves it. Nah, there's whales. I was jet skiing the other day. Chat, that's in the new vlog, by the way. I was jet skiing. It looks fucking sick. It was fucking sick. I recorded it, but it would have been sick if I saw a whale. Whales, like the animal, or big Jawns. That's insane, Eugene. That's absolutely unbelievable from you. Whales like the animal or big Jawns? Putting in airport in Murmansk, Russia? Crazy. Oh, he's airplane. Nice. That's sick. This owl is so cringe. Double doji. We've got 10 minutes into the hourly close, chat. It could give us some nice positions. So let's see. I need it to close bearish though, right? Obviously. It doesn't look like it wants to do that right now though. But I would love this. Actually, to be fair, if it closes above, we can look at the buys. I'd just be a little bit concerned about these rejections, to be honest. If it closes above, I'm looking for a buy. We'll see. Yeah, it will be the first hourly closure above. I think a bottom wick entry into 30, 36 would not be a bad idea, but it also might need more liquidity. You should get a spike in volume as well around 10 o'clock. There should be a little bit of an increase in volume within the next sort of like 10 minutes. So let's see what happens here, chat. I think there's a lot of opportunity for us. We just need to wait for a clean setup. Chat, is the microphone better, by the way? Is it still cutting out, or are we, does it sound good? Because I know last week the mic was cutting out whenever I went like and spoke a little bit louder, but now I think it should be good, right? So if I shout, yeah, we're still good. All right, cool. Morning, Joshua. What's good? How's it going, brother? Chat, getting close to positions here. 9 minutes. Drop a like, stay locked in, focus up, all that good shit. I think I realized I need a double espresso every morning. That helps me out. So pineapples off key levels. Jay, yeah, I don't blame you, bro. Chat, I was speaking to some guy yesterday as well. He was like, basically, he lives in like a penthouse in Cyprus. He's like 20 or 19 or something. But this guy was trying to show off to me about how much money he'd spent on bottles at clubs. And I was just thinking, like, you know, that's the exact wrong person to say that type of thing to. Someone who doesn't drink and hates like the whole club system and like wasting money like that. This guy was like, yeah, I spent 10K last weekend. I did this. I was like, okay, bro. Like, that's the main thing that's going to make me not want to hang out with you. I go to a club. I don't drink personally, but if I was going to, the best times is when you just go out with your boys and have a cheap night out. Like, who gives a fuck about spending 10K on a bottle of Dom Perignon or whatever? Because you don't even know how it tastes because you're drunk. Fucking ridiculous. All right, 8 minutes, chat. This 1 hour close could be nice. You do have room all the way back up towards 30, 39 here, chat. So if you can come and tap back into the level, tap back into 36 here after closing above, that could be a nice little position for us. Stories for the grandkids. It's when you can really tell someone's age. Yeah, I know, it actually is. Biggest reaction you'll get from me is an oh, yeah. Do you use magic keys? I don't personally. Not the biggest fan of them. Chat, we're ripping right now. Can we please just wait until the hourly close? 7 minutes, chat. It just needs to hold on for 7 minutes here. 5 minute no top wick at the top of the range. Most likely means this is going to come back down and close within the range, I think. But let's see. Lots of potential here, chat. A lot of potential for us. Not long to wait now. 6 minutes. But yeah, like I said, you got room all the way up till 30.40. 30.39 is your advantage point there. That gives you like 12 pips or something. With flex, yeah, I know, trust me. It's just like, bro, 10k, bro, just put that in a fucking investment or something like that, or just save it, or give it to your fucking mum. You know what I mean? Don't fucking spend it on a bottle. Like, what? $2k on the boys and then 8k on the markets. Bro, it's been a shit club as well in Cyprus. Like, my boys got kicked out there last weekend or the other weekend. I wasn't even there, but it's fucking just a grimy club. Like, why the fuck would you spend that? Fair enough if you're spending it in like, not even really fair enough, but if you're in like Monaco or somewhere like that, a little bit more excusable. But you're in like, or even a nice club in Cyprus. Don't get me wrong, Cyprus is fucking beautiful, but it was a shit club. I hate drinking and I hate clubs. I think they're cesspools. I'd rather go to like a nice bar with the boys, have a good conversation, get a little bit tipsy if you're gonna drink, but oh shit, yeah, there's like 4 military bases in Cyprus. Like UK military bases. I saw the other day like some jets flying over. I think they must have been like RAF. Chat, can we pull back here? You got 5 minutes to the closure. 5 minutes. Not a long time to wait. Just don't want to fill the range before we close. And I would like to see a bottom wick being left. Or a top wick, sorry. I know a guy who's RF at one of those bases. It's like Akrotiri, right? It's pretty sick. Cypriots love this on the whole. Yeah, they do like English people here, to be honest. Like, I think most countries, they don't really like them, but of them, I mean us. But in Cyprus, they seem to actually be quite fond of us. I mean, look, it's pretty much Britain, right? Like, we have English plugs. We drive on the left side of the road here. We built pretty much everything here. So that really explains it, to be honest. If I'm rich, I'll put my money helping the poor, not clubs and drinks. Yeah, no, I agree. Chill. I know, we need a pullback here, chat. English plugs? Yeah, English plugs. Which is sick. Anything taken today? No, we were waiting for a breakout on this, but it's absolutely fucking ripped. Look at the 5 minute, no top, no bottom wick. Go north side. Nah, it's a shithole. Let's see, chat, let's see. Can we pull back here? Got my camera stolen in the north side. Chat, we're gonna fill the range. You're not welcome to my house anymore? Hey, I'm joking, man. Nah, I'm just pissed off because I got, I was on the border actually, but yeah, I got my camera stolen by out there. Officially quit weed and alcohol, so more money to make, more money and to buy freedom. Good stuff, News, congrats. Chat, you filled the range. Praying sophisticate, you're good, man, don't worry. How many accounts do you now trade in? About 4 or 5. Got a dip for a meeting, bro. Good to catch up, speak to you soon. Yeah, in a bit, Ja, in a bit. I mean, yeah, if we close above here, you could technically look for a position, but you got no structure, you're overextended. I'm in long. Good luck. How can it be someone from the north side? It could possibly be someone from the south side. No, it was, I mean, it's not a story for YouTube, I'll say it later. Scaling it to a 7-figure account? Yeah, 100%, just scaling, right? Like, Yeah, I want a seven-figure trading account. That's the goal. Once I get that, I'm gonna want an 8-figure one, right? It's just how it works. It's just infinite fucking scalability in trading. Cat. 2 minutes says close. 10% on a mil account, 100k a month, easy. Yeah, the thing is that when you get to a mil a month, I feel like or not a mil a month, when you get to a mil account, you gotta risk like, yeah, 1% max, I think. I'm not risking more than that on a mil account because like a 1-to-1 then is 10k a day, which is fucking not bad. And also, I think your psychology could go crazy, right? Because like, think about it, when you get to a mil account, if you take a loss, now you're back below a mil account and you want to make it back, and then so. I'm still grinding towards double digits. Insane. Yeah, chat, this is very difficult here. Unless we come down and test right into this level here, I don't see... In fact, no, that's not even valid for me. I think we might have to wait, chat. I think it might be a New York session. Will you help me until I reach a funded account in the mentorship, brother? Bro, in the mentorship, I guarantee to you that you'll get funded within 60 days. And if you don't, then you will, I'll work with you for free until you are funded. So literally like forever until you get funded. So yes, like we guarantee you get funded. It's fire, yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, it's the most valuable fucking thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna sign up. Say less, bro. Do you want me to DM me on Instagram and I'll send you a link? Or DM me on Discord. Chat, absolutely cooked closure. Just let me know which one you DM me on. Chat. Look, much love. This stream's been super valuable, I can't lie. Like, the education in this stream alone, I'm pretty sure I got like 20 clips from because of the just pure amount of value that you guys have been dishing out. Yeah, fucking insane, to be honest. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to get any positions here. If you haven't already, please make sure you drop a like. Let's try and get to like 60 likes on the stream. Otherwise, I'm gonna play a quick game of Geoguessr. And then I'm gonna jump off and go to the gym because I wanna train. Bit simple. But guys, if you do have any questions, make sure you join the free Discord. As I just spoke to them about with GG, if you want to join the mentorship as well, you can either click that link and book a call, or you can DM me directly and we'll chat about it on there. But otherwise, you can book a call with me or my team and we can discuss about it on there. We'll guarantee you get funded. Fucking insane value. Otherwise, if you are going to leave before the Geoguessr, make sure you leave that like on your way out, subscribe. Also, if you want to, not if you want to, I recommend you go and watch the most recent videos that I posted on my channel. One is a trade breakdown and one is a psychology breakdown. They are so fucking valuable. I've never seen someone providing as much value as I am right now. If you watch them and take notes, you're going to move a lot further on in your journey to become profitable. So go check those out. Join the Discord, fucking all of that shit. That's my plugs done. All right, where are we, chat? Seen this before. I feel like this is like here. That's my guess. Ireland. Crazy. Oh my. taking the lead. Shantytown. Where are we, chat? It always seems to be here, right? So I'm going to put us around here. For some reason it loves this little Lesotho country. Oh, chat, what the fuck? I told you. It loves this country. It's always there. That's an absolutely... Nah, that's cooked. What a guess. Chat, anyone read Arabic? Where are we? Man, I'm late again. Oh, Malinko, tough. My bad. I feel like it's Egypt or somewhere. I ask for it and I don't play? Bro. Oman. Oh, man. What a funny joke that was. Can I keep the lead here? Check gold. Yeah, it's just pushing up. No trade. Thanks for streaming, bro. Have a nice day. All right, Malinko, in a bit, man. Chat, is this the same place? IRL stream at the gym or Warzone? One day, bro. Bulgaria. Fuck, I've lost the lead. In real live stream would be crazy. I don't even know how the fuck they do it. Warzone, maybe, to be fair. We could run Warzone trios. That'd be sick. I'm pretty shit though. Actually, I'm not. I'm not the best. I feel like that's somewhere here. Serbia, maybe? Romania? Oh, fuck yes. What a guess. Surely that puts me back in the lead. No. JJ, fair play. Alright, chat. Look, that's going to be it from me. Very, very valuable stream today. I appreciate you all very, very much. Hopefully you guys have a good one. If you're trading the rest of the day, trade responsibly, all that good shit. If you do want to join the private trading group to stream, to watch the New York stream with me. Otherwise, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Much love. Bye-bye, man. See you guys later. Oh, wrong screen. There you go. See you later.